Hey guys, welcome back to another video for the Weasel Doodlers. Today I'm going to be painting on a phone case. And since I'm making this phone case for my cousin, I'm going to upload it after I give it to her, so after Christmas. Right now I'm just going to be sketching out my idea on the phone case with a pencil. So I have been thinking about this for quite a long time, and I have finally decided to do dolphins jumping out of waves, their tails showing and their body and stuff like that. So right now I'm just doing the waves. You can barely see it. Even I barely saw it when I was doing it because this is, by the way, a voiceover. So I couldn't even really see it. But that's what I'm doing. Dolphins in the water jumping up and stuff. Oh, that's just my phone right there because I'm very bad actually at drawing dolphins. I needed a reference. You can slightly see the waves actually. It's pretty crooked, pretty bad looking. But it's gonna turn out very good in the end. So right now I'm just looking on my phone for a dolphin picture so I can draw the dolphin. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm doing a dolphin there, right there, over there. So you also might know by now that this is gonna be the Christmas gift for my cousin because I've been wanting to paint her phone case since last year. Last year didn't have time for it, so I decided I would just do it this year. So I'm almost done with this sketch now. Now that I have my sketch, I'm gonna start painting it. Right now I'm just mixing out the colors. I will need lots of white, some blue. I need green and yellow to make turquoise and cyan and stuff like that. The green looked too harsh, so I just used the yellow instead. So I'm making many shades of cyan right now. This right now what I'm mixing was the light turquoise. That is a darker but more bluish. And then this is a very dark one but more greenish. But it looks too similar to the other one on the left. So I'm gonna change it a little bit. Also, I'm gonna need mineral blue and very light pastel blue for the waves and stuff. So yeah. I'm mixing the paint right now. Now I'm gonna do layer 1. So I'm just adding the paint onto the phone case. And I'm gonna do 3 layers and then the touch-ups and then it's gonna be done. Easier said than done? Well, of course easier said than done. But at least I'm doing it right now. I came pretty late with it because I actually did this on December 18th. Yeah, like that late. Like, I'm sorry, I'm very ashamed of myself for doing it that late. Also, that's just the dolphin, that's why I'm not coloring it turquoise over there. I'm bringing it out to the side because that's how it's gonna look good. And then I'm now doing the 3rd layer of the waves. I just gotta make more light blue. Oh, also my parrot is here with me and he just sneezed. Okay, so I'm still doing the waves, the light blue one, the 3rd layer. And now you can clearly see where the dolphin is gonna be, the first one. I had to paint over the other dolphin, but I will add it back later because the waves were way too high in the sketch. And I had to do the waves a little lower. So now it looks like this. I ordered this phone case from Amazon. It's a light purple, but actually kind of looks like a lightish gray. So now I'm doing the top waves. But the color kind of looks a little dark. But that's, of course, because it hasn't dried yet. So, this is the first coat, and now I'm doing the sky. The waves blended in a little in the sky, but I fixed that right up. Also, I hope all of you are having a very good Christmas. After this video is posted, it's probably gonna be like on the 26th or the 27th. But right now, let's get back to the phone case. So, the paint job is just a little lumpy, but this is obviously the first coat, so it's gonna be way better on the 2nd and 3rd coat. I just went back to adjust those waves because they seemed very dark. So now I'm gonna do the dolphin down there and then the dolphin up in the background over there, right there. They look slightly a little different, but when I will do the touch-ups, it's gonna look very good. Also, I'm adding 2 dolphin tails. This is now layer 2 because everything has dried up. And yeah, we obviously need another layer. After this, I'm going to do the 3rd layer. So if you guys probably don't know, I have moved not too recently, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop posting. Oh no, I will never. I'm still gonna post and stuff, but I'm just saying that I moved not long ago. Okay, so now I'm doing the second layer on the dolphins and the tails and everything. And then I'm gonna have to do it on the rest of the wave because also some of the paint is chipping off already. That's very bad. Somewhere I made some lumps, but I'm obviously gonna fix that because this needs to be perfect. It's the phone case for my cousin for Christmas, because you probably know that I'm making this for my cousin. So right now it looks very tacky and kind of weird, but you can probably tell what's going on in the scene anyways. So I'm mixing more paint because I needed more light blue for the lower waves on the phone. I'm still working on the lowest layer of the waves because it's not done yet, and then I just have to bring it over to the side because it must be perfect. You can also see many lumps in the lowest wave. I'm just mixing out more colors because I needed more. I'm doing now the sine waves, bringing it out to the side just like I did with the other ones. And now I'm going to work on the upper sine waves up there. There are only 2 sine waves, obviously. And now this is the final third layer. This is going to be the good part. And after this layer, I'm going to do the touch-ups when everything is going to look perfect. This is like the final finish layer. Like, not the clear protection coat, but the coat where everything is going to look bold and amazing. Okay, so I zoomed on the phone case because now I'm going to be doing the touch-ups. Let's go. This is probably what you have been waiting for. This is when things get good, when things become very spicy and detailed and crisp. It makes everything look very perfect. So now I brought out the dolphin's nose and the body features. And now I'm working on the tail right there to make it look more like a tail and not like, I don't know, something else, because it didn't really look like a tail. I also have to work on the waves because not all of them are completely perfect. So I'm working on that tail right there. And that looks better than it did before. So I'm going to continue working on the waves. Even on the side I needed to do some touch-ups. So over there I'm doing the waves. Wow, how many times did I say waves in this video? Probably many times. But it took pretty long. It took very long to do this phone case. Okay, now I'm going to do, well, more of that dolphin. And then I'm going to do those turquoise waves. And the light blue ones in the middle. Because every part needed touch-ups. Like, the touch-ups take a pretty long time. But I think the first 3 coats took the longest time. That looks a little too dark, but of course it hasn't dried yet. Now I'm going back with the sign to make the waves look better and sharper and more clear. So now I'm still working on the waves and stuff. And now I'm going to work on the lower last dolphin. Well, there's still that other tail, but this is the last full dolphin that you will see in this picture. And I'm going back and forth to the dolphins and the waves and everything to make sure that this is gonna be the best phone case ever. I put a lot of effort into this, but for some reason I didn't do an outline. It would have been very good if I did an outline. It would have been punchier and better. But it's how it is. Maybe next time in the future I do phone case, I could do this, maybe recreate it even, and make it better. And now I'm doing the protection case, the protection layer. This, what I'm using is called Mod Podge, and it's a protection layer. I hope it's gonna do the trick because this must stay on there forever because it easily peels off. Well, not really peels off. You can just scrape it off. But I'm applying 2 layers, almost 2 layers of this because I really want this to stay on forever and not move because I need this to be there and not go away. So I have to apply it to the edge and the top everywhere and make sure it doesn't get in the camera hole. That kind of sounded wrong, but I'm still doing it sideways and every way. I'm doing it because I don't want the paint to go anywhere. This is kind of a weird angle, but I had to hold the phone case in a specific position so you can see what I am doing. And this is the phone case. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye!